Hello everyone and welcome back to Strudel Talk. I'm your host Mara and today I will continue the untold stories from Vienna Pride parade. I hope you all enjoyed the part 1 and thanks for listening to me and supporting my podcast. Without you, I won't be continue sharing my experiences. If you are new here, please check out my previous episodes. And with this, I want to start from 2023 because all you know that we had a pandemic and things had to be stopped. So the first Pride I went after the pandemic was in 2023. So guys, during the pandemic, I moved from the dorm to a shared apartment with a very good friend of mine. And of course, when we were having this pandemic time, we were just eating and drinking and I gained so much weight. Oh my God. And for this Pride, I was trying to fit into the clothes I used to wear back then, this all glittery, whatnot, very summery. And I saw that I couldn't fit. And then I found some clothes that I was always wearing, probably like every day kind of, but I thought, okay, let's put a makeup on, very cool makeup, then it can save the day. And yeah, at the end, my makeup didn't look very bad actually, and I really liked it. And a former friend of mine arrived at my place to have some pre-drinking, and we were just 3 of us. All of my friends live in different areas in Vienna. We decided to meet in the middle where actually the parade was going on. And then we started to follow the trucks from Schwedenplatz. And on the way, guys, we lost people and it was so hard to catch them. We were sharing our live location, but it was not updating and it would update once in a while, so we thought, okay, we just walk and think that our friends will be here and there, but at the end of the day we found them. But on the way when we were following the tracks, friend of mine, she brought rakia. If you know this is like a schnapps or hard liquor from this Balkan area, and then she was offering us to try it and we tried. Oh my God, it was burning, 100% of ethanol, and I was like, no, I'm not drinking this. And guys, friend of mine, she drank almost the whole bottle of that rakia, and at the end of the day, she was sleeping on the grass for 2 hours, and thanks God, her girlfriend is super nice. She was always there taking care of her, and my friend was just passed out. And once her girlfriend texted us, please can you come and look after her because she really needs to go to toilet, and we did that. And still my friend was really passed out, and I kind of started to worry about it because you can get intoxication from alcohol. But then at that time also I couldn't think clearly because I was getting drunk. But one memory I have was when she was holding this rakia bottle, she was screaming like rakia, rakia. And then now when I saw her sleeping on the grass, I was just like, look at this. But thankfully she woke up and I'm so happy she was not really that drunk at the end of the night. And then we decided to go to club. And in Vienna there are many after parties in the clubs, so we decided to go to Das Werk. When we were queuing in Das Werk, oh my God, I had a fight with the guy. But this is a verbal fight, by the way, let's say argument. And I was bringing 2 friends who also got lost when they were trying to find Das Werk, and I brought them to the queue. But this guy got so mad and he was like, you cannot go in. And he was just standing behind me and I was looking at him like, why not? I just found my 2 friends. They were trying to find us and now we want to go in. He was like, I'm the one who decides who should go in or not. And he was just random dude standing there and I was like, oh my God, no dude, these are just my friends and they were trying to find us. We are not stepping into the queue. We were already here, so we want to go in. And he was like, no, you shouldn't be going in. I'm the one who should decide. And I was like, no, please, you're not understanding this. And then the bouncer looked at me and said, hey, you cannot go in. I was so pissed because I wasn't that drunk to, get kicked out from the club, but it was just this stupid guy who was making fuss about it when I brought 2 people. And anyway, everybody could go in. And of course, my friends got in and I couldn't. So I was trying to explain to the bouncer and saying, hey, dude, look, I didn't step into the queue. We were already here. You saw us. I was with my friends, and actually the lady at the front desk or cashier was super nice, and she was like, yeah, don't worry, you can go in. Yeah, don't worry. Thank you, lady, who saved my ass. Otherwise I had to go home by myself probably and just be sad that my friends are having fun and just feel FOMO. And guys, when we went in, we did not know that the actual party was positive party. Yep. When we were dancing, we realized many people were naked, and I thought, okay, maybe they're just feeling so warm because the club was actually very warm inside. But then when we were leaving, actually 2 friends of mine, they realized it because there was some heating session going on the bench, and then they screamed, and the girl who was having whatever there was also giving a I don't know how to explain the situation because it's super funny. Like, they had an eye contact and whatnot, all of this. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, 2023 was one of the best Pride parade ever we had. Yeah, guys, I hope your eyes are wide open and just wait for more information what's gonna happen. I just want to jump to 2025 because 2024 was the toughest year of my life, and I don't want to go into details because it's nothing to do with Pride itself. And let's go to 2025. So this year also the weather was amazing. Like, I don't understand, every year the weather is so warm and it gets to the point it's actually very, very hot. So when I was following the truck, we were actually next to the truck which is from Hausgemacht, and this also had drinks serving. But my cheap ass didn't want to buy a water because in my previous episode I told you like the water is for free, so we were trying to find free water. Anyhow, it was okay-ish, and of course I needed to go to the toilet, and I told my friend, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere to the toilet, and she was like, oh no, just wait for a bit, there's a park and it's better to maybe pee there because there are some bushes, which was her right. And I held it for some time and I went to the bushes and peed. At that point I didn't give a shit who was watching me because, guys, I couldn't hold my piss anymore. And plus, thankfully, there were many fellow pissing people around me, so I was like, okay, I'm not alone. And 2 friends of mine followed me and to kind of protect me from the people. But of course, like, people will see whatever they want to see. And then we decided to stay in that park for a while because it was in the shade and the wind was actually cooling us down, and we just wanted to have a seat and relax a bit because we have been walking for like 2-3 hours. And we were actually next to police departments. I didn't hesitate to go in and ask for more water because in that case, police should help us for not dehydrating. So, and the guy was so cute. Whoever that police officer, thank you for supporting us or supplying us with water, and also you're very, very cute. And guys, meanwhile in that park so many explicit things happened, and I will try to share as much as I can, but some parts I really don't want to share at all. Okay, so first of all, people were pissing in the bushes, right? And these bushes are not that so much that it can hide you so well when you're pissing, especially for women. And 2 girls appeared in front of us, and one started to pee, and there was one creep old dude just followed them and sat down, and he was just watching that girl pissing. Oh my god. A friend of mine, she noticed that, and she was trying to tell those 2 girls, okay, please move away because there's this creepy old dude just watching, whoever was pissing, just watching the girls how they were pissing. Oh my god. I really don't understand such people. How can you be such disgusting perverts? And all of the things happen middle of the day, so I don't know what he can do middle of the night. Oh my god. So girls, just so you know, there those creepy shits are walking outside. And once the girl her friend noticed, and then they stood up and decided to go somewhere else to continue to pee. And of course that guy stood up and left. And his only, reason to be there was just to creep. Because earlier I was saying, like, I don't care whoever watched me while I'm pissing. No, that's changed my mind. And later I was talking with my friend and looking at her direction, and behind that some guys are having a moment, let's say. I'm nothing against LGBTQ+, but I don't know, watching like live show of public thingy, you know what I mean? And it was 4 guys, and first of all I did not know what was happening, because like how these 4 guys are fitting into that bush, and I was just looking, and then I was like, whoa, now I see how they fit. Anyway, that continued for a while, and then police came and stopped them. But yeah, many explicit things happened in that park, and then after that we decided to leave and catch our friends. Once we arrived at the park, they were sitting and there was some open rave techno going on, and it was very nice. I really enjoyed that part though, because it was not under the sun and everybody was enjoying the music, and we were just chatting with other people, and yeah, it was a very nice evening. And I would like to say that thanks for the people who joined us or who made it happen to be this memorable. I hope there will be many more adventures and many more memories next years. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and with this I'm coming to the end. And thank you guys, whoever was with me from 2017 to 2025. Until next time, stay proud, stay weird, and always check if the Ringstraße is closed before you leave the house. Bye!